Hi, I'm Daniel. I've noted that the best Simpsons episode is different from most people, and it's more for personal reasons. There's more variety. To explain yet compared to SpongeBob, I think 90% I've had pancakes or chocolate nuts. There's also called more episodes agree to be one of the best. In contrast, the best Simpsons episodes isn't often for comedy, but the episode's meaning. There's a reason The Simpsons originated that nostalgic quip, where he says opinions are opinions, although back at Seth's a more common one. From my perspective, I think the best episode is Separate Vocations, which is an episode no one ever mentions. I've still noticed some episodes considered to be one of the best. Season 4, I haven't done a top 10 of it, but while not the best season, it has the most praised episodes. That takes it to Springfield. I originally thought it was a weird choice to be considered one of the best, but I came around to see it as really great and probably in the top 5 of that season. Then there's Marge vs. the Monorail, which is overrated. It seems the best, but I think it's in the middle of season 4 quality. It's a good episode, but you have to wonder why, so I will discuss it in this video. This is another Simpsons analysis video, and my previous one All Singing or Dancing did better in views than I expected, so I'm discussing the overrated episode. I think there's three types of considering something overrated. The first type is like Pizza Yiffy from SpongeBob. It's the second time I brought up this show. It's still great, but I wouldn't put it as one of the best episodes. There's underhated where you think something overrated is outright bad, and then there's a middle ground where it's fine but still not worthy of its praise. If you watch Marge vs. Monorail, and while better I remember, it's still in the middle section. The opening part of the episode is filled with jokes like the Flintstones intro parody, with Homer Simpson starting and setting everything up. Burns and Smithers' opening story doesn't make much time because they immediately have to pay the town $3 million. In the town meeting, Burns comes there in disguise, but they get caught and have to escape with a robbing hook, which is funny. The whole town meeting scene is a yard-raid comedy, with most of the town being there. The Egghead Grandpa was about to say, we could just spend the money on Main Street, where it should be spent on different things, but it was cut off before that, and now it's his idea to fix Main Street. This episode has a new character, Yayo Yanni, who might be why this episode is so right for being the con man. It's a good character for being a showman, but also manipulative, especially in that scene with Yisa. However, this plot, and by extension the character, is generic and overdone. The song is good, but also overrated because it's way too short. Most of it is build up, and then it has no big chorus. The rest of the episode is weaker after that. There's a couple of funny jokes with Home being conductor, but uses the peak of the first act. Marge's story is about her suspect and discovering the distant con with little more. He helps stop the monorail way beyond new character. The reaping forced moments here that the season 8 is so much better with the dental piano bit. Episode also has a climax where the monorail won't stop. Meanwhile, Mayor Quimby and Chief Wiggum check the real see who's in charge during this situation. This is a very funny joke to show the incompetence during a crisis, which is good comedy that I can analyse. This is more gay than most of the episode. For the episode's credit, Homer and Bart stopping the monorail is something that works. It's definitely a good episode, but not even close to one of the best, so why is it considered that? Large episodes often aren't yiked, me included in that because while some are great, most aren't. This is because the character is boring with a content giving lacking much complexness. How can you make a character like that have conflict? Marge vs. Monorail managed to write something that works for her because she had the goal of fixing Main Street and making sure the dangerous monorail doesn't kill Springfield civilians. But aside from her husband being a conductor, it isn't that personal to her. This like over Monorail would better fit Yisa's story over the weakest Simpson. The reasoning why this episode praised is the new content of technology over some of the more down-to-earth episodes. I prefer season 3, but season 4 is increasingly created episode plots that aren't useful sitcom stories. However, this is not the only or even one of the most for weird ideas. The conman idea is still overdone. The main reason I prefer this episode is the comedy, and I agree. The episode is filled with jokes and most of them work. It's only to ask, this is a comedy show, so how does it stand out from all the other episodes? Even if it is the episode with the all-time best comedy, I think the best episode will be for a different reason, or do something different or unique with the comedy. I prefer the complex or emotional part of The Simpsons that has something to think about, although that might just be my preference. I think this marks a difference to 7 and 8 out of 10, 2 9s and 10s. I need an explanation and what we're waiting to be comments because I don't say it. The first part is very great, but it goes downhill after that. I have been too mean to this episode, but it's because the reception it has got. Normally I would just mainly list the positives here. In conclusion, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. You don't have to agree, and thanks if you hear me out with this opinion. I don't really know what to do with Simpsons videos after this. I have a couple ideas, but it's not exactly a top priority show I want to make videos on. If you want to see more Simpsons videos from me, I have made 4 yes videos of The Simpsons and other Mark Raining shows. And my next video will be a sequel to my most popular video about Minions The Rise of Gru. Despite defending the first, I'm honestly not looking forward to this film, but I still don't know until I see it. The end.